Greetings and salutations. I'm Poetic Heretic, here with the story of another strange and paranormal encounter by Sheri L. In my late teens and early 20s, between 1973 and 1974, I saw weird, human-like, hairy hands scrabble beneath the space between the bottom of the kitchen door and landing that led to a partially finished basement in our family home. Both sightings were late afternoon or early evening when there was still daylight. One incident occurred in midsummer and the other occurred in the early fall. Both events happened in the same way, with sudden loud scratching noises that caught our attention. The first time I saw them was with 3 of my girlfriends, and the next time I was with my little brother and 3 of our cousins. I was always the one to open the door, and it took every last ounce of courage I could muster to do it. Everyone would be screaming and freaking out. I felt compelled to calm them down, despite being terrified myself. Each time I whipped that door open, nothing would be there. The layout of our house is such that the basement door is in the kitchen in front of the kitchen table, where we would be sitting and visiting. In the basement there were 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, a bigger room with a ping pong table in it, an area for the furnace and water heater, and a laundry area. We lived in North Battleford, Saskatchewan, which is definitely not a tropical area, so I can't blame monkeys. In fact, Saskatchewan is smack dab in the middle of Canada, and our winters are long and freezing cold. In addition, North Battleford is a very small prairie city without a zoo of any kind. Nor are there any nearby, and no one was advertising missing monkeys. Besides, these creatures were witnessed a year apart by different people, so the monkey thing is just not feasible. The hands I saw were small in size, about the size those belonging to a large spider monkey, and covered with dark, wiry hair. They had long, jointed, humanoid-looking fingers with human-like yellowed fingernails. Their hairy arms were visible from just below the elbows, exposing just their forearms and hands. On both occasions they were stretching beneath the bottom of the door and scrabbling back and forth, frantically making loud scratching sounds. There appeared to be at least 2 of them. Their movements were very fast and very aggressive. They scared the hell out of everyone. We had no evidence of wild animals being in the house. No signs of scat or destruction that would most certainly have been evident had wild animals somehow invaded our premises. Through the years, when recounting my story, people would brush it off as raccoons in the house. Raccoons would have caused a lot of destruction, and the hands did not look like raccoon paws. We also had a dog and a cat that lived in the house. They most certainly would have reacted had wild animals been living there. Both times the event occurred, the dog was at the lake with my parents, but my Siamese cat, Jade, was home. When these creatures appeared, Jade poked his head into the kitchen to see what all the commotion was, so he couldn't be blamed either. The freaky thing is that these things felt evil. Everyone who saw them agreed on that point. Both sightings were extremely frightening experiences. I am telling my story to find out if anyone else in this big wide world has ever had a similar experience. To date, no one has, and I am baffled by what was witnessed. And that concludes this story. Don't forget to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.